Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, y'all. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, and I am coming to you with the Will We Be Happy Together reading. This is going to be for anyone who is trying to see the compatibility between them and someone else. Now, I want to point something out because I don't like the name of this spread, Will We Be Happy Together. Happiness is a choice. But that's what the person who created this spread named it. So I want to let you know that you have full control over your happiness. And the minute that you feel like someone or something or an experience is not bringing you happiness, you have the choice to disassociate from it. So maybe we can rename this. I know this is chaotic, but I looked in the camera and I'm like, I don't want my hair to be out. But now I don't want it to be in because it looks like this, but I'm already invested. So, so we could say, what is the potential of you being happy together? And I'm going to try out this 9-card spread with you guys. And next time I'll come with my hair already braided so that I won't be doing this on camera. But I'm just feeling like that this evening. I'm just feeling like this. How are y'all doing? Drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. This one's super short and pretty short, broke or something. And share the video to share the wealth. Turn on post notifications. Join my channel membership so that you can get exclusive content, access to exclusive content early. And also, you'll get your membership badge and a whole lot of perks because there's a lot of new things coming up for members this year. Okay, so we're gonna fix this one because I'm not happy with it. See, I wasn't happy with it, so I'm changing it. Just keep that in mind. This is a spread about determining what is the likelihood of this compatibility, the compatibility between you and the person that you're thinking about. So take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And if you want to book a personal reading with the goddess, the link is in the description. Tellemtribetarot.com. And let's get into your reading. So Spirit, please provide me with the guided messages for the person who needs to hear this message. The person who needs to hear this message will hear this message. It's going to be right on time. You're not going to question it because you're just going to know. You're going to feel that feeling, you know. You like my ring? It's so pretty. It has quartz, and I'm not sure what that other stone is, or that one either, but the quartz is what sold me. So yes, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Okay. My deck is upside down. Let's go ahead and keep this. Don't know why I was putting that back. So the King of Wands, you could be dealing with enthralled. You could be, canoodling with a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. The Emperor energy is here as well. The Death card. All right. I should have used a smaller deck because my space is not that big, but bear with me. Bear with me, y'all. I see the Devil too, so, But that's not always bad depending on where in the spread it is. Well, The Devil. Depends on who's rating, right? Okay. Starting with the previous negative life experiences that needs to be shed, the King of Wands is in that position. And that's very interesting because with the King of Wands, that's a powerful king. All of the kings are powerful, but he's passionately invested in his work, and he has a relentless spirit and will do anything to achieve what he wants in his life. He will not think twice about sacrificing, everyday life balance just to get what he needs to accomplish his goals. He's very driven, and sometimes in a relationship a person can feel neglected, overlooked, and just emotionally starved because this king is just tapped into his endeavors and doing what he needs to do in order to take care of his family. And sometimes in doing so, you can come off as someone who is just emotionally checked out and not caring because you are so caught up in growing your your endeavors and your family suffers. So that is something that someone in this connection needs to leave behind. Not your drive, but learning how to balance both the things that you're passionate about along with this relationship, so this relationship does not suffer. Now, in the position of what unites you is the Emperor. Now, it seems that there are two driven people in this connection, because the Emperor is a card of discipline and disciplining yourself so that you can get things done, and you rule with an iron fist, so to speak. Like you're by the book, and you make sure that you handle all of your responsibilities. It could be something that you saw in this person that they saw in you, reflecting each other, by being so responsible and taking care of things in life. So what unites you is your ability to get things done, and your ability to make plans and see them through, and have a household that is in order. You like things in their place. You're authoritative. You're not someone who has a messy space, and this person reflects that. And you have a lot of values that you stand for in a solid way together, and that unites you. And I feel like that will hold you together. But one of you is one that in the past has been so strong-willed that your connections suffered. Now, are you both ready for the next stage? And the Death card shows up. Don't be afraid of the Death card showing up as, things that are dying or people that are dying. It's never usually a literal death of like a life. You know what I mean? But it could be, in a sense, like an old life, an experience that you've had. It's saying that you would need to both be willing to change in order to accommodate this relationship. Like, how much are you willing to adjust so that you can live a fulfilling and happy life with this person? Are you willing to leave behind your habits of, not spitefully omitting your family, or being so focused on your endeavors that your family doesn't see you for days, or whatever the case may be? You're locked away and you do things your way, and everyone just has to move according to the beat of your drum and dance on beat just because you say so. You have to be willing to make changes. If you say that you love someone and you want to be happy with them forever, your happiness would depend on your ability to compromise for someone that you claim that you love. So as far as compatibility goes, we know that you are both strong-willed, and you love getting things done, and you follow things to the T when you set forth those goals. But the challenges may be that you may not be willing to change the way how you handle your passion, the way how you strive for things, and you have to be willing to change in order for things to work. And major changes. We're not just talking about changing the sheets on the bed, which is equally as important, bed mites and things, but we're talking about changing the dynamic of how you operate in your life to accommodate each other. Now, outside influences. Now, when the devil shows up as who will support your future together, this is someone who may be like a mentor, someone who sees the things that the habits that you may have, that you may be addicted to, toxic habits that you may have, and actually calls you on it. So whoever that person is in your life, or those people are, those supportive people who are not yes men in your life, who sees things and holds you accountable, that is the individual who will support your future together. You may even want to consider getting a counselor, especially if you have a difficult time with disconnecting from, being that driving force in your own life, and find it hard to share that with someone else. A counselor who sees, helps you to see your shadow self and bring out those struggles that you have so that you can face them with your partner. That will be your support system. And it could even be you looking within yourself and seeing your weaknesses and what it is that you fall short on, being a great support system for yourself and calling yourself out when you are not doing your best. But I feel like you will be the best support system to each other, but most importantly, have people who are not enabling you when you're falling short. Okay? Now, the Page of Swords is in the position of who may oppose this relationship. And this is like someone who is young, a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. This could be your own children or a child. There's a child somewhere that does not or may not like this connection. And it could be because you're not with the child's parent anymore. This child just wants to know that whoever this child belongs to, they want to know that their parent is in good hands. So while they like the idea of mom or dad or being happy, they want to know that they're not going to go through another connection, where they get to know somebody and then it doesn't work out again, and they are attached to someone who they quickly have to detach from, and that's not always so easy. This is the energy of someone who always has new ideas, someone who is very youthful. So there's someone very youthful in your life who is imaginative, someone who is in the beginning stages of school, whoever that person is, but they may be opposed to this connection. Now, the Four of Swords is in the position of the external factors causing pressure or acting in your favor. So with the Four of Swords, it's saying that if you take your time with this connection and not rush into it, you will be better off. Now, I don't see anyone pressuring you to be in this relationship aside from you just overthinking if this person is going to sit in the shadows forever rather than pop the question if you're wanting to be proposed to, or you could see yourself not necessarily popping the question right now because you may not feel ready. You may be taking a rest with the Four of Swords because you may not feel that you're ready to take that commitment as yet because of the things that you feel that you have to work on, that you have to be willing to change in order for this connection to work, which is why the Death card is here. It's a big commitment. You have to be willing to change a lot of things in order to, lock in with someone. So it could form a bit of an obstacle in moving forward and being happy together in this connection. Now, the Nine of Wands is in the position of your future plans and like the time scale of whatever plans that you may have. It's saying that you're going to have to be persistent. You're going to have to be patient as well because it's not going to be an easy road. It seems like you must have some type of, you have to enforce your boundaries. You have to be vigilant in the way how you handle yourself in this connection. It's saying that it's going to take some time and effort, and you shouldn't be rushing to finalize anything in this connection. I feel even with the Four of Swords, someone feels like they need more time, because you feel like what you've built is good enough, right? So why rush into anything? It won't feel fluid and natural if you rush into it. In addition, Wands, it's like it could be the springtime. So you could see things, blossoming in the springtime in a few weeks, but be patient and you will persevere, and do not force your partner into doing anything that they are not comfortable with. Now, your short-term outcome is you working on yourself as an individual as you are in this connection, being mindful not to lose yourself as you are trying to navigate this connection. So those times of self-love and doing things respectively of the other, knowing that your individuality is just as important as your position in this connection. And finally, the long-term outcome is the sun. So your guides are saying, while there may be challenges overall, you have a child or children that may not like this at first. You have a partner who really wants to get married, but you just want to make sure that you have your finances in order and that you don't jump into another situation that ends in turmoil just because you may not always be present because you're a driven person. And then you have your shadow side that you're dealing with when you're trying to be the best version of yourself, but you have someone in your ear that's showing you when you're falling short. These are things that you have to patiently work through as you maneuver in a connection. It's give and take. It's compromise. It's knowing that no matter what you do, at the end of the day, you have someone that you wake up to, that you love and care about, that you're willing to sacrifice for. And if you're willing to make changes that matter, and changes that matter are changes that you do for yourself and for no one else. Yes, you may change for people, but ultimately the change should be because you want to, not because you're on some kind of time scale, because you feel as though you are running out of time. We're all on borrowed time, so you might as well use it wisely so that you don't make yourself miserable in a connection that has the potential to be something beautiful if you take your time. So yes, you have the potential to be happy together with this person that you're thinking of if you are willing to do the work. I trust that this message reaches you in the best of spirits. Drop a comment to say hello to Goddess, because you know I love it when you say hello. If you want exclusive readings like this, join the channel membership. You will not be disappointed. And until next time, love and light, tribe.